Hey guys, it's Carla here, and I have a really small haul to share with you from Joann's, as well as a card that I put together last night for my sister. The other night we went to Joann's. My daughter needed some fabric for her sewing class, and while she was there looking at fabrics, I looked at all the end caps in the clearance section to see what they had, and I just found a couple little things. Let me share with you what I got. I picked up this EK Success punch, and this is one of the low profile ones, and I love these because they store nicely. And I've already thrown the packaging away, so they don't have the exact name, but basically it's a floral border punch. And what I like about these is when it punches out, and I'll show the example, it's nice, fully punched out border strip, and that's what I like about these. And this of course is a flower border strip, and what I like about these is that you can go and add some dimension. You can cut them apart. You can add some bling, some stickles, and it'll add a lot to your page. And this is a great way to use up a lot of your scraps in your scrap bin, which is something I've been trying to do. So I really like that punch. Put that aside. And the next one I picked up, that one was in the clearance bin. I think it was $8.97, I think. The next one I picked up I just loved, and it was just regular price plus I think 30 or 40% off is what they are right now. And again, I've thrown the packaging away. But I love this one because it's like a flourish, but it almost reminds me of like the gates, or the little bars on the gates or trellis or something. And I knew I'd get a lot of use out of this one. I just really like it. And this is how it punched out of some scrap paper. Basically, it leaves the little attached border here, so you could come in and cut some of this out, and then you can either leave it as a full sheet of paper or go with your trimmer and just make the same border on this side. So I know I'll get a lot of use out of this, and I thought it was really, really pretty. So, and I love, love, love punches. The next thing that I picked up is some of the Spellbinders Nestabilities. This was $14.97, and it's labels 11. And they had a couple others there, but they were borders, and I didn't care for those too much. But I like this one because I don't have any shaped like this, and these were great sizes for cards or minis. And you can use it either that way or that way, so I thought it was very versatile. And the sizes are perfect for cards and minis that I like to make. So I ended up using that one on the card that I'm going to show you. So that's just a couple small things that I picked up from Joann's. Not a whole lot going on new there, but I still like to go. Let me show you the card that I made. Again, I'm on a quest to use up things that I have in my stash that I have, purchased, and trying to really, really, really use up what I've got. Let me get this junk out of the background. And again, that's what I've been trying to do with a lot of the projects that I've been working on. So this is a card that I put together. It's my sister's birthday tomorrow, and I just wanted to make something quick and easy that was pretty, that I knew she would like. So let me share with you what I used. And again, I'm trying to use up stuff that in my stash. The base of the card is some blue cardstock that I had, my Stampin' Up! Collection. And the reason why I put it on blue is the scalloped part of the card that I used is actually from Die Cuts with the View scalloped cards. And these are more like postcards. And I don't even remember where I picked these up, but I've got several packs of them. And it comes with the envelopes and everything, so it was well worth it when I picked them up, because this is a nice envelope to have, and the papers fit perfect in there. So I use this as on top of the blue, just kind of sandwiched in between as a mat. And then the paper collection that I used were some Webster's pages. And this collection I've had for quite a while. This is the Spring Market, Yacht Club, and Country Estates paper pack. And I love Webster's pages because of all the detail. And when I was making my card, I really wanted the paper to do most of the work and not try to cover it up too much. I did have to scale it down because this is 6x6 and the card is 5x5. So I had to trim some, which I lost some of the imaging, and I covered it just a little bit up. But I love this paper because it's a nautical theme, and I love the saying. It says, "You shine a light," and of course with the lighthouse. So I know she'll really, really, really like this because she lives near the water. So let me share with you what I used in decorating and embellishing the card. I used some of this round trim, which is something I picked up at the Mighty Dollar. It's Making Memories trim. It's Paper Reverie. and I really liked the coloring. Thought it went well with the paper collection. So I just put that along the bottom, and I used some of the Prima leaves, and had these in my stash for a while. I'm slowly trying to use them up, so I just used a couple of those. The flower that I used is a spare parts crochet flower that I picked up at Hobby Lobby some time ago, and I love these. These are just really, really pretty, and I didn't need to alter it too much or anything. I just used, for the center, I used the brad, and again, this is something I've had in my collection. I think I picked these up on clearance quite a few years ago. I just used one of the brads, and this is Making Memories Jumbo Blossom with Pebble Brads, and I just really liked it. It was a perfect match in the color scheme that I was working with. The flowers, I used a couple different kinds. I used, again, in my stash, this is Kane Company's little flowers. You can see I picked those up at Ollie's, and I've had those for quite some time. The little flowers, of course, the Recollections flowers, which you've all seen, and I love those. And then the little resin flower is, again, another Recollections resin flower. So I just used that one right there. Now for the bling, I used the Want to Scrap Say It with Bling. This is some self-adhesive bling, and these are brown flourishes. I love the brown rhinestones. I picked these up last year at the CK convention in Charlotte. So I love getting these, and basically I just cut it apart and used half of this border strip, put some here and then some up there. And again, I was trying to let the paper show through because I just love the Webster's pages. And let's see, for the sentiment, I used a stamp set that I've had in my stash for many, many, many years. It's from Stampin' Up. It's called Elegant Greetings, and I used the Happy Birthday sentiment, and I just stamped it in some brocade blue. So you can see these are the old stamp pads, and mine are still working nicely. And then the sentiment that I put on the inside. So that's basically my card. Pretty simple, but I think it turned out really pretty. Let me show you the inside. Didn't do a whole lot on the inside. Just basically used my Spellbinders die to cut out some of my scrap paper. And again, I'm trying to use up stuff in my stash and work up all the scraps that I have. So I just cut that out and then stamped the sentiment on the inside. And I think it really, really turned out nicely. I think I'm going to try to put together another one because I like to have extras in my stash. If I'm ever in a pinch, I have a card all ready to go. So I think that's showed you everything that I used. Oh, the inks that I used, of course I showed you the Stampin' Up. And then I used the old paper to distress, because this paper for the sentiment was white. So I just wanted to, make it match the paper collection. So I kind of just altered the paper a little bit, and then I inked the edges with Vintage Photo, which is some of my favorite. So that really helped out the old paper distressing. So again, that's my card, and it's a really great day. Hopefully it's coming through. Just love the nautical theme, and I think she's going to love it. So guys, hope you like my card, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.